Hey, it's Heidi Hope from New England Photo Collective and Photographer Rising. In today's lesson, we're going to be creating Instagram angel wings. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and show us your results in the comments below. Wing murals are something of a phenomenon on Instagram. It's been said if you want someone to visit you, paint wings on the side of your building. That's actually what we did in our new business that we're opening this year called New England Photo Collective. I painted a huge wing mural on the side of that, but right now, unfortunately, we can't open because of the COVID-19 outbreak. So all of us are stuck staying home, right? But we can create our own wing murals at our houses. In fact, if you're scrolling through under the wing mural hashtag on Instagram, you'll see some examples of handmade wings that are not painted on a wall, but instead are created out of lots of paper feathers. Now, this paper could be hand painted as shown in this example here. So you could hand paint them and actually draw the details of the feathers on top with Sharpie, or you could do what we did, which we chose to use recycled paper. So we used a lot of our brown paper grocery bags, and we looked all over the house for coloring book pages that we hadn't used and scrapbook pages, whatever you want. You can either use the pattern that's already on the paper, the color that's already on the paper, or you can go ahead and paint them. So it's totally up to you with what you want the finished wings to look like. If you look up the hashtag Wings Mural on Instagram, you'll see a lot of inspiration on wings that have been painted on the side of buildings, wings that are murals, and even handmade wings, which is where I got the inspiration for this particular project. So I'm going to scroll through just to show you some examples of all different types of wing murals. You can choose any shape you want, any colors that you want, and any materials that you want. You could even create your wings out of sidewalk chalk right on your driveway, and then you could lay down and take the photo that way if you wanted to. So here's how we created our wings. The first thing we did is we hunted around the house for all different types of paper. We wanted to use recycled paper, so we used brown paper bags. We found scrapbook paper. We found coloring books that were not used yet. And now all this paper could have been painted afterwards. If you feel like painting, you can paint all the paper, certainly, and add lots of feather details. But for us, we wanted to keep it pretty simple because we had a lot of schoolwork that day. So once we had our paper all gathered, we started cutting the paper into feather-like shapes. Just anything you want, really. You can't go wrong. You just want them to be uniform shapes. So either they'll be a little bit more rounded at the end or a little bit more pointy at the end is fine. We didn't bother with the details of the stem of the feather. We just stuck with the basic shape of the feather. And then you can actually cut little slits into the side of the feathers to add a little bit of texture to the final image. You could also use a Sharpie to draw lines down the center of the feather if you like that look. So just experiment and have fun with it. You are going to need a lot of feathers. We cut out all of our feathers first. Then we started laying them out in a wing-like pattern, overlapping one feather over another, and just taping them using masking tape. So you could certainly use any tape or glue that you want, but we found regular tape worked really well. And you're going to be taping the back side of the mural. So when you're placing your paper, you want to place the paper so that you're facing the good side of the paper down and you're doing all the tape on the back of the mural. That way when you lift it up, you don't see all of that tape. When the wings are the size that you like, you're going to bring them to a solid surface. So we used our garage door because that was a really solid wall. If you're doing this inside, you just want to pick a big solid wall in your house. If you have a sheltered area outdoors where the wings won't get ruined or wet, you could hang this up outdoors, like on a front porch or something, and you could leave it up there for a little while as a symbol of hope for your neighborhood. When you're hanging them, again, we just used clear tape to hang them and they stuck pretty well. And then you want to hang them about shoulder height of whoever is going to be taking the picture in front of it. Then it's time to have fun. So get your camera out and practice playing with different poses. You can jump up and down so it looks like you're flying. When you get a picture that you really love, we would love to see it. Share it online with a message of hope using the hashtag nepcchallenge and the hashtag Wings Mural. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and show us your results in the comments below.